1. A newly promoted training officer is developing a leadership workshop for sergeants. To align with adult learning principles, which strategy is most appropriate? A. Require participants to complete written exams after every module. B. Deliver content solely through PowerPoint slides. C. Incorporate scenario-based group discussions and real-life applications. D. Emphasize memorization of leadership theories. 2. During a curriculum review for use of force training, what is the best method to ensure the training complies with current state regulations? A. Ask officers for feedback on past training sessions. B. Benchmark against curricula from other states. C. Consult the latest Connecticut POSTC guidelines and update accordingly. D. Use legacy training modules that previously passed audits. 3. A field training officer FTO observes that a recruit consistently fails to de-escalate tense situations. Which mentoring technique would be most effective? A. Reprimand the recruit in front of peers. B. Assign the recruit more aggressive calls to toughen them. C. Engage the recruit in reflective questioning and provide targeted feedback. D. Remove the recruit from the program immediately. 4. An instructor receives conflicting feedback about a course's effectiveness. What evaluation method would best clarify the program's impact? A. Conduct a satisfaction survey after each session. B. Use pre- and post-assessment data to measure knowledge gains. C. Ask senior officers for their opinions on the course. D. Focus solely on course completion rates. 5. Which communication technique is most effective when presenting a new policy change to veteran officers resistant to training? A. Read the policy word for word without discussion. B. Acknowledge their experience and explain the rationale for the change. C. Emphasize disciplinary consequences for noncompliance. D. Distribute handouts and end the session early. 6. When designing a crisis intervention training curriculum, which of the following ensures compliance with federal disability regulations? A. Include de-escalation techniques for individuals with mental illness. B. Limit scenarios to non-disabled individuals. C. Teach officers to call EMS and leave the scene. D. Rely on outdated crisis response protocols. 7. A police academy instructor is mentoring a cadet who struggles with report writing. What approach most aligns with adult learning theory? A. Provide rote writing templates and require exact duplication. B. Offer constructive feedback and ask the cadet to reflect on case narratives. C. Penalize errors heavily to promote accuracy. D. Assign more reports without guidance. 8. An officer has been tasked to evaluate a new in-service training module. Which evaluation level from Kirkpatrick's model focuses on long-term behavioral change? A. Reaction. B. Learning. C. Behavior. D. Results. 9. A lieutenant is developing a professional development program for supervisors. To support curriculum development, what is the first step? A. Design the PowerPoint slides. B. Select evaluation metrics. C. Conduct a needs assessment. D. Finalize the course schedule. 10. Which mentoring approach best supports long-term professional growth in a junior officer? A. Focus only on correcting technical mistakes. B. Promote independent thinking through guided reflection and feedback. C. Schedule daily tests to measure knowledge retention. D. Deliver instructions without context or explanation. 11. When evaluating the effectiveness of a defensive tactics course, which of the following best represents a summative evaluation method? A. Mid-course anonymous feedback forms. B. Observation of instructor delivery style. C. Final scenario-based performance assessment. D. Informal hallway discussions with participants. 12. A training coordinator must ensure a new training initiative meets accreditation standards. Which action is most critical? A. Develop engaging slides and videos. B. Align course objectives with POSTC standards and document alignment. C. Focus on humor and storytelling in instruction. D. Prioritize speed of delivery over documentation. 13. An instructor wants to engage experienced detectives in a continuing education course. Which technique most aligns with adult learning theory? A. Begin with a pop quiz on terminology. B. Use peer-to-peer problem-solving exercises based on real cases. C. Lecture for extended periods with no interaction. D. Repeat academy-level material for reinforcement. 14. A captain is mentoring a new lieutenant and wants to foster leadership capacity. Which of the following best reflects effective mentoring? A. Assign high-stakes decisions without oversight. B. Offer direct, honest feedback and encourage leadership reflection. C. Focus exclusively on administrative tasks. D. Reassign the lieutenant to avoid difficult leadership roles. 15. A training director notices that a racial bias module has inconsistent outcomes. What should be the first step to improve the curriculum? A. Ignore the data and keep the course unchanged. B. Analyze performance and feedback data for gaps. C. Replace instructors immediately. D. Reduce the training length to increase participation. 16. During a policy update meeting, a senior officer repeatedly interrupts and questions the presenter's authority. What is the most appropriate communication strategy? A. Ignore the officer and continue. B. Acknowledge concerns and redirect focus to the shared mission. C. Engage in a public argument to assert authority. D. End the meeting early to avoid conflict. 17. Which of the following reflects formative evaluation in police training? A. End-of-year performance review. B. Cadet exam score report. C. Weekly coaching sessions with specific performance feedback. D. Training budget review. 18. A training sergeant is developing an e-learning module on evidence handling. Which element best promotes knowledge retention? A. Static text and multiple choice quizzes only. B. Interactive simulations with real-world scenarios. C. Long videos without pause options. D. Passive listening to audio lectures. 19. A police department implements a mentoring program for officers returning from leave. What outcome best reflects success? A. Faster return to patrol car duties. B. Improved confidence and communication with peers. C. Reduction in sick leave requests. D. Increased ticket issuance. 20. In developing a diversity training program, which curriculum development principle is most essential? A. Centering the course solely on legal definitions. B. Ensuring cultural relevance and experiential activities. C. Avoiding controversial topics altogether. D. Using outdated videos for consistency. Connecticut Police Chief Association. The Connecticut Police Chiefs Association CPCA exam tests are standardized assessments designed to evaluate the qualifications of candidates seeking promotion within Connecticut law enforcement agencies. These exams assess a broad range of competencies essential for effective leadership in policing, including knowledge of state laws, departmental procedures, supervisory skills, ethical decision-making, community relations, and crisis management. Administered in collaboration with professional testing services, the CPCA exams aim to ensure fairness, consistency, and merit-based advancement. They are often required for ranks such as sergeant, lieutenant, and captain, and are tailored to reflect real-world scenarios, emphasizing leadership, communication, and accountability in modern policing. Here are the top 5 beneficial uses of the Connecticut Police Chief Association exam. 1. Merit-based promotions. The CPCA exam ensures that promotions within law enforcement are based on demonstrated knowledge, leadership ability, and job readiness, promoting fairness and reducing bias. 2. Standardized evaluation. By providing a uniform testing standard across departments, the CPCA exam creates consistent expectations for supervisory roles, enhancing statewide professionalism. 3. Leadership development. The exam encourages officers to study essential areas such as ethics, communication, and management, fostering stronger leaders and better prepared supervisors. 4. Regulatory compliance. The CPCA exam aligns with Connecticut POSTC and legal standards, helping agencies maintain compliance with state oversight and training requirements. 5. Public confidence. Transparent and standardized testing enhances public trust in the integrity and professionalism of police leadership across communities.